I was actually just thinking about that the other day. I was just kind of retelling my mom this story. I was visiting my relatives, and they lived in a house with a gate and everything, and they had a giant like Rottweiler dog,
Mm.
guard dog, literally a guard dog. So they would leave the house, and the dog is off leash in the grounds guarding the house. So one day they were out of the house, and I was just roaming around, but then I got bored and I wanted to go to their home to like watch cartoons. But there's a dog, and the dog, like, I'm new. I'm like, I only visit them once in a while. So I come to the gate, the dog barks. Is like, not I'm not gonna able to come in. The dog's gonna kill me. It's a giant Rottweiler. So I wait. The dog kind of goes away, backs to the door of the house behind the corner, and then I rattle the door again. It comes back running again. It barks, etc., etc., etc. I did that a few times until the dog stopped coming about. I guess it got tired of doing that.
Mm.
So I opened the gate and I started walking towards the house. And at this point, like, I have no idea why I would do that and what was I thinking. But as I come close to the house, the dog is sitting like maybe 10 meters away near the door, and it sees me like walking by. And it's like, what in the hell is this? He's looking at me. He's like, I thought I barked at you already to go away. And it starts charging me again. It's like it runs right at me. And there was some bar at the top of me. So I jumped on it and I grabbed it and I was hanging on it while the
Oh,
dog
wow.
was literally like barking and trying to like grab me from the bottom. Again, somehow none of that fazed me. I waited till the dog
Goes
stopped
back.
doing that, went way back to the door. Then I came down, walked up to the door near the dog, just looked at it, and went inside the house. But what was I thinking? I have no idea. It's just somehow I wasn't afraid of the dog because I'm not afraid of dogs. But the fact that it was a giant Rottweiler who could have easily killed me, that should have completely dissuaded me from doing anything about it. But I guess I wanted to see the cartoons so bad
So
that I'm just
bad.
like, nope, I'm gonna go and see it.
But you
And
see, that's channeling boss energy. And even the dog realizes, oh,
I'm
I guess I can't do nothing to this guy.
I
You
think
know?
so. It was literally that because somehow I demonstrated to it that like, okay, I'm not afraid of you, and it just couldn't do
Yeah.
nothing about it, even
Yeah.
though
It's an alpha
it can
move.
just, but it could kill me. Like it's a giant Rottweiler. It could actually, if it wanted to, it would just bite me to
But
death at stuff.
but that's kind of the animal logic though. If you're not afraid of them, they're like, oh shoot, this thing might be more dangerous than me, so they back down, right? This is why like for some animals, if you go like, not afraid
Yeah,
and
if
like
you go
yelling and they'll
aggro.
go aggro, then they back down. They're like, oh, they're not afraid of my thing, you know? So that's how animals sometimes they gauge like, yeah, who's the bigger alpha, right? You're showing them that you're the bigger alpha, they're like, okay, I'm not gonna deal with this, right?
Yeah, there's
Too
definitely
much
something
risk.
there. Like made me realize about that. Well, the funny thing is, like when my relatives got home, they chewed the dog out. It's like you're supposed to guard this place, and you just let this guy in.
Shameful. This is shameful. You let
The
a
dog
little
was so
kid, you let a
confused.
little kid to get in, you know? It's like,
Yeah.